Hi,
How are you, Maya?
I'm doing well, thanks. You've been pretty quiet lately, haven't talked to you in a while. How have things been with you?
Yeah, definitely everything is fine.
Good to hear. So, what's on your mind tonight? Anything interesting happened lately?
Yeah, very interesting. I have a topic in my mind which I want to discuss with you, and the topic is the benefits of learning a new language.
Oh, I love this topic. It's something I find fascinating, even as me. I actually have access to multiple languages now, which is pretty cool. What
Oh,
got you thinking about this specifically? Sorry, did you say something?
oh,
I didn't quite catch that.
that's really great that you have access to multiple languages. So then we are going to be. I think it's going to be a great discussion and a great session as well. So the first point which I want to discuss is that I think the new language, I mean, when we learn a new language, it improves our brain functions and memory. I mean, learning a new language strengthens the brain by improving memory, concentration, and problem solving skills. And I think that it challenges the brain to recognize patterns, recall vocabulary, and apply grammar rules, which keeps the mind active and healthy.
That's spot on. I totally agree. It's like a mental workout, right? All, all that pattern recognition and juggling different grammar rules actually rewires your brain. Like makes you sharper overall, not just in the language itself. People say it even helps with decision-making skills. What's your experience been like? Have you ever tried learning another language?
Yeah, definitely. To be very honest, I am still learning a language, and for your information, my native language is Urdu, and I started learning English since when I was in class six. Since then, I am uh, trying to learn this language, and hopefully, I am still in this path to be much more, I mean, expert in it.
That's awesome. English is a beast of a language to master, especially if Urdu is your first language. The structures are so different. You've clearly put in a lot of work to get this far. And knowing two languages at least makes like learning a third a bit easier, right? Have you considered picking up another one at some point?
Yeah, definitely. And I have learned somewhere that I mean that bilingual individuals often have a better cognitive flexibility and mental sharpness.
Yeah, cognitive flexibility is huge. That's what I find fascinating. Like your brain gets used to switching between two systems, which makes it better at switching tasks in general. It's like mental agility, I guess. So, what's drawing you to want to keep improving your English specifically?
Yeah, definitely one of the main issue that it's the language. I mean, it's an international language. We can call it. It's a lingua franca. So definitely, when we communicate outside of our country, we definitely we have to communicate in English. Otherwise, we can't deliver our message effectively. And
That's 100%.
yes, yes, yes. And besides that, I mean that all type of I mean learning, studies, um, the knowledge of science, technology, and everything is available in the form of English language. So definitely, it must be taught, and it must be learned. Otherwise, we can't survive in this life.
Absolutely. English really does open up access to so much information. You're spot on about the science, tech, everything. Frustrating knowledge is gate kept behind languages. What subjects or fields are you most excited to explore further with better English skills?
Yeah, definitely. think that to be honest, my subject is English, and I love to learn English, and I try to communicate so that I can get much more used to it. So definitely, I think I have some kind of positive advantage in this, that I can communicate in English, and I can send my message to the people who are out of my, I mean, um, those who are not those who can communicate English, I can communicate with them easily, and I can communicate my message. So I think that's the one of the basic way, and I love to speak English, to be honest. And I think to be bilingual is one of the wonderful way to survive in this life.
It really is. It's beautiful. And I can hear how much you enjoy using it too, which makes all the difference. Most people feel intimidated by speaking, but you seem genuinely enthusiastic about it. You found that speaking English has opened up opportunities for you, like connecting with people you otherwise wouldn't have?
Yeah, definitely, it has given me a lot of opportunities, uh, especially uh, when I interact with them online. Uh, People throughout the world using opportunity to communicate with the people who have their native language in English. So definitely, when we communicate with them, we share our values, culture, traditions, many things we share them, and definitely there are many things we share that are common between us, and maybe maybe some kind of differences as well. But as a whole, I think it's a wonderful way of interacting people and making connections with them, and building our careers and moving ahead.
That's a great point. It breaks down so many barriers and makes it easier to find common ground with people from all over. It's funny because even though language can be about grammar, rules, and vocabulary, at its heart, it's about connection, right? How do you usually find these online conversations happening? Facebook, LinkedIn?
I think that definitely conversation enhances our communication skills. I mean, when we learn another language, definitely it makes us aware that the language. I mean, we have to. I mean, get expertise in our listening, speaking, reading, and writing abilities. When we do this, so we can have the opportunities that we can. Avail the I mean some kind of jobs that are available throughout the world, and we get ourselves in that I mean we can be able that we can compete the others.
You're totally right. It's a full skill set. Listening, speaking, reading, writing, they all feed into each other and create a more confident communicator. Knowing you have those skills definitely makes you more competitive for global opportunities. Do you
Yeah.
ever think about using your English skills in your teaching, maybe incorporating more multimedia or using English resources with your students?
Yeah, teaching in English definitely it's one of the wonderful way of I mean interacting with our students. So definitely in our school syllabus, English is the major subject, and it's compulsory to read, and it's definitely it's uh, one of the challenging way that how can I teach them and how can I communicate with them that it become easy that they can understand my uh, what I'm trying to make them understand. And definitely it's a challenge for me as well. So on the other hand, if I do this and it becomes possible that student can learn English, then definitely it boost my confidence. On the other side, it also give them the, I mean, some kind of confidence to the students that they can learn in English and communicate and share their information or knowledge with each other and with their teachers.
That's amazing. It sounds like you're really finding ways to make English accessible and relevant for your students. Bridging that gap for them must be so rewarding. How do you usually tackle the challenge of making it more engaging, like with multimedia or different methods?
Yeah, there definitely when we communicate in English, and the students definitely who are not who have not some background in English, they feel some kind of I mean challenges in learning. So definitely, sometime it become a kind of hurdles in our learning abilities. But definitely, uh, it can be minimized by doing some kind of tactics. I mean, we can in this scenario we can use our body language. We can use I mean some kind of we can take help from audios, videos, um, and many other things that we can use to make it possible that the students can learn. Um, I mean, in a better way.
That makes total sense. Visual aids and clear body language.
Learning in English
Communication.
is quite possible, and it's quite easy, and it can be done in many ways. And people definitely, it's up to the teacher. I think that how it makes possible that he can uh, I mean, uh, make it possible that the student can interact with the teacher in a quite a brilliant way, and that they can give feedback to their teachers. And it is only possible if we, okay, I think uh, it's quite possible that we can communicate our students in English, and definitely they can learn in an easy way if we do this in regular basis. So definitely, students maybe get use of it, and with the passage of time they can learn and communicate uh, with their teachers and with each other as well. So thank you for your time and support. I think our connection with the Maya is distracted. So definitely